Well, Cape Bedford was a nice little quiet place.
We were isolated from the world.
The German missionaries made a huge contribution to mission history in Australia.
And the mission up there was run by a gentleman who was German.
George Schwartz was one of those first missionaries.
Change was happening, and it was happening to Aboriginal people.
At Cape Bedford, it was clear that people knew there was a war.
Well, Australia was preparing to fight a war on her own doorstep.
If they reached Morrissey, Australia was only a stone's throw away.
But nothing was stopping the Japanese. They were unstoppable.
The so-called fortress of Singapore was ablaze.
Japanese coming closer to Australia, planes were flying this way.
People in the north started to get extremely nervous.
Well, there were concerns that Aboriginal people may collaborate with the Japanese. It was really the fifth column fear.
It was even suggested by a government official that Pastor Schwartz was in on this. Cape Bedford is ideally situated for use by the Japanese. And if they have persons in that area who are prepared to assist them, then they immediately become excellent guides for infiltration tactics.
Please take steps to ensure that they are removed from the vicinity of the Cape Bedford to a place approved by the military authorities of Queensland. To assume that Aboriginal people from Cape Bedford were going to be helping them invade Australia, that was an incredible assumption to make.
Saw this big truck come and it pulled up there. It was military people. They had guns in their hands. The military said, just leave everything and get onto the truck.
They were not going to leave them for the Japanese.
I was so scared and shocked.
If they didn't come, they would have shot them.
People were saying, "Where are we going to?"
What are they doing with us?
They treated them as animals.
The Hopevale people were completely and utterly traumatized.
And nobody questioned that.
You know, a lot of people don't know what we went through, and we suffered a lot.
We were treated like prisoners of war.